Good morning, it's about 7 a.m. The sun is shining after quite a lot of rain. I was down the allotment very early this morning because it's my happy place. I work as a support worker and I do a lot of hours, talking like 50, 60 some weeks, maybe even more occasionally. And it's such a big thing for me to get down here and just enjoy this beautiful, nature, wildlife. Absolutely stunning. Especially at this time of year, it's starting to look really, really nice. So I just thought I'd have a little walk around and kind of show you about a little bit. These beautiful sunflowers here. It's a young couple. I think they're about 20 years old. It's hard to tell as you get older, isn't it? And they're doing amazingly. They've got all these beautiful flowers. They've got loads of beetroot and onions and things like that. It's so nice to see youngsters making an effort. Because, traditionally it's kind of old men and wellies, isn't it? And I think that's changing quite a lot, to be fair. So look, just have a little spin around to show you. A lot of it's overgrown. There's some plots that people haven't made any effort with at all. But that's good for the wildlife. So, that's all to the better. I always try to be as reflective as I can at this time of year and appreciate the abundance while it's here. We're getting on for a month past midsummer, which means, we're ever so slowly heading towards autumn. But everything's looking so green and lush. And the heat we get, even, when it's raining and it's grey, is pretty good, to be fair. Most of Europe and Asia is burning at the moment with record temperatures. Here we've been fairly wet and grey, which we're fairly well known for here in England, it's fair to say. But nevertheless, everything is looking absolutely brilliant. It certainly hasn't hampered my allotment too much. I did lose a few sunflowers, sadly, due to the high winds we had the other day, but the polytunnel was still standing, so that is good news. Just having a little walk next to my friend Joan's plot. I think she's got to be in her late 80s, fairly infirm, and do you know what? She does an absolutely amazing job. I like to just stand in the mornings and take a deep breath and be thankful for the abundance that nature provides. It's so easy to forget when you're working hard, do a really stressful job, day-to-day grind, and it's really important sometimes as somebody that grows, well, actually for anybody, to just stand, take a deep breath, let it out and give praise, because I absolutely love it this time in the morning because there's nobody around. So I've got all this to myself, which is really, really nice. So I can make my videos without anyone chatting to me. Although, there's a lovely community down here and I've made so many friends, which is a really, really nice thing. I'm on the committee, so I've gotten to know people. I think at this time of year, even though we're only halfway through the summer, it's a really good time to start thinking about next year already. You've got an idea of what's worked and what hasn't, certainly with the first crops of the summer. The weather always throws a bit of a curveball, so you can only plan so far. But already I've kind of got some ideas. And it's kind of nice just to reflect and take stock. And I come down here for a walk in the morning because quite often, if I come down here any other time, I'm doing stuff. I sit down for about 2 minutes and I think, oh, there's a weed. Oh, that needs tying back. And I don't really relax and put any thought into things. So, any time before sort of 8 in the morning, it's really nice time just to sit, reflect, make some notes, have a walk around the allotment site as well as my own plot, and just really take it all in, because quite often, you're busy. So I think that's a really important part of gardening, to be honest.